Freshly printed banners adorn Gaza streets, a sign the militants still seem to be very much in business. After several days of contact, CNN producer Talal Abu Rama gets a call.
The boys, they changed the place and we have to go to another place.
We're heading to see fighters from the Salahuddin Brigades, a Gaza faction with a hardcore reputation. In an orange grove, I'm introduced to Abu Jamal, the brigade's northern Gaza commander. Israel failed against Hezbollah and they failed here in Gaza. Most of the Palestinian resistance leaders and their fighters are safe. We're ready for another battle anytime, he says. There's a certain bravado as this small cell of gunmen pose with Kalashnikovs, rocket-propelled grenades and an American M4 rifle. But it seems clear Israel has not achieved its aim of crushing them. Hamas declared a week-long ceasefire, saying it was giving time to the Israeli troops to leave Gaza. The Salahuddin Brigades say they will respect that political decision. The Salahuddin Brigades are part funded by Hamas. Abu Jamal says 17 brigade gunmen were killed. Hamas says it lost fewer than 50 fighters. The Israeli military says 10 of its soldiers died and estimates it killed several hundred militants. We lacked anti-aircraft weapons, so the Israelis controlled the skies. They had a lot of tanks too. But we were relieved when they began the ground war. We could have fought them like that for 2 years, he says. The Israeli Defense Forces say they faced hit-and-run attacks, but fewer pitched battles than expected. Militants succeeded firing rockets into Israel on most days. Given overwhelming Israeli firepower, Abu Jamal and his comrades say they fought guerrilla style, using snipers and laying ambushes. They came into Gaza to stop us firing rockets, but we were shooting rockets from behind their lines. Every day we had clashes with them, he says. Abu Jamal takes me back to the ruins of his own home. The Israelis targeted it in an airstrike. Knowing he might be on Israel's hit list, he'd already sent his family to a different house. International human rights groups criticize Israel for using disproportionate force. Privately, some Gazans also blame the militants for digging in urban areas and drawing Israeli fire, thereby contributing to civilian casualties. The Salahuddin Brigade say its tactic was to try and draw the Israelis into hand-to-hand urban warfare. In 2006, the Salahuddin Brigades claimed joint responsibility for capturing Israeli Corporal Gilad Shalit, who's still missing. Abu Jamal said they had aimed to repeat the feat, but were unsuccessful. We wanted the Israelis to come deeper into the cities because Shalit is lonely and we want to get some company for him, he says. Beyond the military swagger, these fighters seem convinced they're on a religious mission. In the past we threw stones and had small guns. Now we will move forward until we finally bring all Muslims to pray in Jerusalem, he says. They've survived the war, now they're vowing no surrender. Carl Penhall, CNN, Gaza City.